So just got back from a very bittersweet day on the MX bike. It's kind of cool. To start with, was really cool. Had the old crew, so it was me, mum, dad, Mikey, my cousin, um, and the last time we were together, as you know, in that capacity, was when I was doing the 92 British Championship. So it's been a while since the old crew's back together. So that was super cool. Um, and then was up there with some friends, Carl, Craig, and Travis. And yeah, um, nice little track, nice little practice track. Been up there before. First session I went out, I got some, I'll probably put GoPro in unless it's really, really dodgy, then I won't put GoPro to this video. But yeah, first session I went out just blowing the cobwebs off, just warming up, just getting everything moving, stuff, checking where I'm at, where my back's at, all that kind of stuff. So that session was pretty good. Then went out for the second session. I was starting to wind it up a little bit more. I think it was like 3 laps, 2-3 laps, and I was pretty much like spent at that point. I think I probably did like 4 or 5 laps, something like that. Then just hung out for a little while. Yeah, I was just really enjoying being back out on the bike again. Just getting in the flow of things, and I feel I had backed down my pace from when I usually ride, but I've more concentrated on my techniques and that. So I really realized like how up my elbows were, how forward I was on the bike. Yeah, I just kind of seemed to be like really dialed in with just checking in with my technique and grabbing the bike with my knees and all the kind of techniques and stuff. So yeah, so went out on the third session, and I was going to start like turning it up a little bit. Now I think I did maybe half a lap, came into this corner, something just felt weird, and I happened to look over the top of the corner, and I saw someone kind of like sat lying in the grass, and then like this bike on its side, and I was like, oh fuck, is someone down? And so I called across and realized it was Craig, and he's like, I broke my arm, I broke my arm. So I just literally just threw the bike down, went over, um, kind of, tried to ask him what was going on, how, what kind of pain he was in, so on and so forth. Literally, actually, no, I think, yeah, no, that's right, I remember now. So I literally like threw my bike down, went over, saw him. He said, "Yeah, my arm's broken." So then I was like, "Oh, quick, let's get back. Let's get the bike back. Let's get an ambulance out like ASAP." So did that. Went there. Needed to find out where the postcode was because I knew where the track was. I didn't have a postcode. So anyway, went back over and just kind of like stabilized him a little bit, got him into like a comfortable position. And then, managed to get the ambulance there. I think it took like 40 minutes to get the ambulance there because I guess there was a lot of ambulance calls around the Gloucester area, and the other ones were like a higher emergency, a higher priority. So it took him like 40 minutes to get there. And yeah, so he's gone off to the hospital now, and I guess his left upper arm clean break from what he says. And so yeah, so up until that point, everyone was like, yeah, really feeling the track, really enjoying it. Just loving the day being back out. We've all been off. I've been off my MXer now for probably a year. I think actually the last time I rode was at that track last year, or a year ago, shall I say. And then I think Craig and Carl and Travis, I think maybe a couple of years ago they rode in that. So yes, everyone was just like really feeling all that. And yeah, it's a weird mechanical thing because for some reason the front spindle had worked itself out, which was really weird because the pinch bolts on the bottom of the fork leg, both fork legs weren't loose. So yeah, very, very, very bizarre incident. So I've literally just got back now. So I left the track like hour and a half ago. So I'm going to see, contact Travis and some of the guys and see, where Craig's at and all that. Craig seems to think it's going to be plated. So yeah, sucks, man. I hate like seeing anybody injured, even if it's a sprained wrist or something. But I mean, this is motocross. You know, it's the most physically demanding sport in the world, and it's part of it, you know, and I don't like to see it on anybody. And yeah, we were all having such a good day, you know, up until that point. So, you know, I'm glad, you know, it would have been great if he hadn't broken anything, but, you know, being on the fact that it was like the fastest part of the track where he said he was like fourth gear pinned, he ended up just breaking his arm there. I think he got away with it. Very, very lucky. As of for the rest of us, I think yeah, everyone enjoyed it. I was really enjoying it. Like it was nice to be back on the bike, and I just felt very different on the bike to how I was on the past. I think I've just brought my pace down a little bit and just more concentrating on the craft and technique of riding, and yeah, it was really really enjoyable. So everyone kind of got home safe. And yeah, we'll see. Have a look at the GoPro in a minute, see what that's like. And yeah, it was like I say, apart from Craig and that misfortune, it was a good day. But it always kind of puts like a little bit of a sour taste on the day because yeah, one of your buddies is in hospital right now. But yeah, so hopefully he'll get it plated and pinned, and we'll be out on the MXer or the BMX or mountain bike like real soon. So get well, Craig. Anyway, that's it for today. All right, guys, you take care.